And so my crucifixion still continues. You know what I'm saying? With this recording here, I'm gonna just go ahead and lay down everything that's really going on. The situation ain't getting no better. These, now you see the celebrities that, you know, like everybody from these celebrities that been, you know, molesting me since I was a child remotely, you know, all the way to these, you know, these rappers that, you know, did the same thing to these singers. And then also, you know, the places throughout my journeys, you know, that they've also coerced, you know what I'm saying, during my time in an interaction with them. And so, you know, it's businesses that they themselves coerced as well, as far as this same 20-year thing that been going on the whole time. And now what we're seeing, just like today, man, I've got like, I'm getting double teamed by satanic cults. You feel me? They have this interest in making me, you're driving me into like desolation or poverty. And they're still trying that agenda, and they're using the economic situation in order to justify what they themselves are still doing. They're blaming people for things that is true, but they themselves are also, trying to perpetuate the crime, you know what I'm saying, in spite of anything else. It's almost as if, you know, they're trying to sacrifice me, and then they're trying to sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like. It seems like they're trying to sacrifice me. And it's weird, you know, just like now, you know, I made it, of course everybody know I made a new investment, and I'm sitting here posting, you know, my poetry, you know what I'm saying, on Twitter just now. I'm just not posting my poetry. And after I post a certain poem, you know, now these are people, you know, this is something that the structure's been notified, you know, years ago already, 3-4 years ago already. So there's no way possible that these celebrities should be able to remotely or any other way, even though injustices, the corrupt militias, you know, misconduct, all of that was already addressed to the structures, you know, 3-4 years ago. There's no way possible for it to be present in my life still, but now they're applying more and more and more and more pressure, you know what I'm saying, to get me, to force me into forfeiting my rights wrongfully. Something I've been talking about the whole time. So they're still here, and they're using new situations in order to justify something they've been doing already for 20 years. You feel me? And then, you know, let alone the last 8 years. You know, and me as a witness of what I've gone through the last 8 years, I know what I'm going through. And, now they're using these people, places and things, you know, they got, connections. It's connections to corruption, injustices, the militias. You know, I'm being double teamed by all these, you know what I'm saying? The structures know about it, and they're doing nothing to stop it or disrupt these people. The celebrities underhanding it, you know what I'm saying? They're also involved in it. So I'm being like eaten alive, and nobody ain't helping me. Right now, real time. You feel me? They are still here stalking me remotely, and the campaign is still going on. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, you know what I'm saying? They're subjecting me to treatment that they're not subjecting the next person, the next white man. You feel me? They're not showing the same treatment to that next black man. I mean, I don't, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm normal just like the rest of them. You feel me? It's nothing like it ain't no basis for anything that they're doing. My extraordinary talent, the platforms, you know, I've been talking about for a while back. The platforms were also now, an accessory. You feel me? They also an accessory for, you know, through the years, you know, I mean, I captured the whole situation, the whole crime detail, step by step, the framing, everything that the injustice was doing, you know, everything the militia's been doing, working with artists. You know what I'm saying? I caught the whole situation, you know, day after day, all year long, and showed the whole world for somebody to do something about it. You feel me? And now, you know, all these people and nobody's did nothing about it. You know, I'm sitting here posting my poems, and then they do something to my they do something to my phone here. You know, they do something to it, whereas I couldn't post my poems. You know what I'm saying? Like they temporarily like kind of throttled my signal. You know what I'm saying? Because I was posting my poems, as a response to, you know, the terrorism that I'm still actively under, domestic terrorism I'm still under. And at that same time, you know, they did something to my home, you know what I'm saying? Whereas they made like a generator or something come on remotely. Now, you know, everybody knows this is like the 8th, you know, I've been like bullied and forced out of, you know, every home that I've gotten, you know, and I'm in low income housing. I've been forced out of it, you know what I'm saying, like bullying by artists. You know what I'm saying? These same artists / government / injustice / militia collusion that been targeting my life, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. You know, the same thing was happening in 2017 before I ever got into the industry. I was into something totally different. It was the same, it was worse. It was worse. I was more stationary. It was worse. It was worse. You know, it was torturing me day and night. You know, I had to do like a long 13-hour shifts on my feet. And the whole time they was torturing me with a buzzer placed directly over me. And, you know, things like that they would do, like cruel things that just far expand beyond the shock of consciousness. And then these people, these celebrities, they would like give me loads. I mean, not loads, but They would give me, projects and things to do in the workplace, back then, that and they had the faces of these people on it while all this other stuff is happening to me. And this was before I even knew who any of them were. You feel me? They were like gradually making themselves more and more present, more and more of my life. And that's the kind of thing they were doing. And so, these years, from me knowing what I've been through already, then I know, what's going on now. It's the same people. The government really doing it because, they are intentionally neglecting me right now as we speak. Blatant, shameless negligence. They see what's going on. They're doing nothing at all. You feel me? They're allowing a person to be murdered in plain sight for no reason. A person without no record or nothing. They're not doing anything. They're still allowing these people to try to coerce me into poverty. In plain sight. That way I can't maintain my platforms and keep y'all informed on this situation, the truth about it. So you see the situation that's going on and it just keep compounding. It's like now, like I said, they trying to use the economic situation in order to justify something they've been doing since before this term in history ever came. You feel me? That's how you know that they intentionally pre-planned that. These jealous rappers, they obsessed with me. They really obsessed like a molester. You feel me? They are that kind of obsessed with me. It's weird. They just, nobody ain't keeping them from me or my life or my correspondence. They keep integrating themselves into everything that I touch against my will. You feel me? It ain't no correlation between me and these people. I already broke it down hundreds of times already. In poetry, in recording, and everything, in quotes. I've caught the whole process early. Way back in 17, 16, early. Even before that. And I told people what these influences were doing to me. And it's trying to coerce me into their reality. And then they also keep trying to attempt murder on me, even while I'm recording. You feel me? Why is nobody acting? And that's the weirdest thing right there. These same people, they still doing all this, but it's all on the hands of the Capitol. They continue to attempt murder on an innocent person for no reason. Innocent black man. And then, my own, I got limited support from my own people. Most of them they helping the Nazis. So it's weird like that. I don't know. But for a person going through this, your whole outlook on life changed. The way you see the world different, everything different. You feel me? And it's just like a compounded situation. It just continues, but now way past the parameters of anything. Because they intentionally use that person in order to do this to my life. You feel me? And that's why they trying to counsel me with these people. You feel me? With that person. They're using that person to counsel me. And they have been for the last, 8 years, 7 to 8 years. You could do the math. And that's just been a situation going on. These same artists, influential figures, they jealous, super jealous, jealous with a cape on, real talk. They don't want to see a young one be great. And that's pretty much fundamentally what it is. And then there's people that don't care, that hate my appearance anyway. And they help them. So it just, all of it is one huge weird mess. And you got artists that don't even know me, trying to dictate the course of my life, and nobody's intervening at all. In spite of 4 years of foreknowledge already. And I'm not cool with these people. I don't want to meet them, nothing. And this is a situation. So, you could say I had 2 new attempts on my life today, 2 new attempts on my life yesterday. This is years after, the structure were already notified. And every year since. You feel me? And then every day in those years, almost every other day, you can see my quotes. I did everything the best I could. And, nobody ain't even paying attention. They paying attention, but they not even reverencing or doing or acting on the situation. And when they do, is only to set me up for another attack later. You feel me? It's like a satanic obsession. So, it's to the point where I ain't gonna be talking about, Babylon, not under God no more. At this point, we know that. It's Babylon and it's not under God. Those things are unchangeable and that's facts. So, that's what it is. But yeah, they torture me to try to make me feel hopeless. They trying to, have domination or control over me. And they doing this directly to the Lord, and they know about it, and they know it willfully, and then they still continue. And the structure's negligence mean they also are participating in it. Platforms, platforms also been, accessories to this murder, larceny. They throttle my platforms to where, you know, it's not much as visible as it was at once, you know, it once was at one time. You know, like, it's weird, you know, like most of my stuff, like I have all my things up there and content because, you know, I'm being void in my real life. So I'm expressing it, you know, out of desperation, you know what I'm saying, crying for help to the world, and nobody does anything to anybody. Nobody helps me or disrupts the situation at all. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for years. So, you know, in turn, that forces me, you know, it pushes, you know, Bible verses and all kind of like things, you know, vital things for the ministry of God to God's people out of view. You feel me? So nobody don't see it. And then they're allowing these demon-possessed celebrities to, like, you know, swarm me. You know what I'm saying? You know, in those times where they create those opportunities. So they strategically crucify me right in plain sight of the whole country. And the whole country looking right at it and doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Every single day they keep on. Like, they try again. You know what I'm saying? I get endless attempts on my life and nobody guilty do. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's a race war. It's a race war, definitely. It's definitely a race war going on me. But the thing is, you know what I'm saying, I was forsaken. You feel me, by my race, though. And that's something that people that trying to steal my identity and flows and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And especially if they're of other races, they got entire support systems behind them, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even start like that. You feel me? Like, I didn't even start with that, you know, so I don't have that. And, you know what I mean, barely now I'm homeless. And, you know, I've already been barely getting by for the longest. And then, you know, they're these satanic cults, you know, they strictly, you know, and violently harass them and my life to keep hold on my success. Like, they keep constantly hindering my life, you know, infiltrating every part of my life, sabotaging every part of my life and trying to, you know, insert themselves into my success like that. You know what I'm saying? When I don't really have none. You know what I'm saying? I walk up 3 steps and then they knock me back 20. You feel me? They constantly there, like, always since I was young, all the way to now. And I can vouch for the last 8 years, you know, personally, because I've seen it, you know, and it's been going on the whole time, you know. They thought of this elaborate situation just to try to get rid of me, original natural talent, so they can lie and, you know, say that they're people, you know, people that they want to be the best. So they want to hide me and my talent, you know what I'm saying? So people don't understand or people don't know that I'm me, you know what I'm saying? They want other people to have my identity and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's the situation, man. They still continue with this. You know, these are, you know, satanic antichrist injustices. You know, these are devil worshippers in the low societies. It's just like devil worshippers in the high society. You know what I'm saying? These are the people who drink blood and stuff like that. You know, these are injustices, militias, and, you know, some, you know, like structural officials and those people. These are the people who are the direct eternal enemies of God. You know what I'm saying? These are people who have personally, firsthand, you know, saw the miracles of God and continue to persecute his servant instead of performing justice on the guilty. You know what I'm saying? These are the people, of course, they going straight to hell. You know, definitely. No ifs, ands, or buts. But their soul, Satan has their soul. But I mean, I want people to know the real reason why I'm being persecuted, because I'm talented, man. They jealous of my talent. They jealous of my skill and talent. Then that's why they keep illegally sticking their favorites on my life, nullifying the entire law and allowing them to break any and every law in order to graft or try to glue themselves to me against my will. And start, you know, it started before, you know, I even had knowledge of it. You know what I'm saying? It started, and that's been the situation. When I became aware of it, I'm like, nah, I'm not with this. And that's what's going on. And so they trying to, like, force me, you know, they're depriving me of regular rights, you know what I'm saying, in order to make me accept, you know what I'm saying, what they're doing to me. You know what I'm saying? These demon, satanic, you know, entities and all that. You know what I'm saying? And with so much of them, you know, if they you know, in control of the country, then you know the country ain't under God. You don't even got to say it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the situation. You know, they gluing their favorites to my life on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Strategically and systematically in order to force me to accept, you know what I'm saying, that I gotta accept, you know what I'm saying, that they're trying to fuse us and things like that, weird stuff. You know, when I'm something totally different. I ain't got to say it. I mean, it's all in my stuff. It's evident. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to do that as well. You know, And I have to, you know, and if I don't accept that, I got to be exiled. I can't work in America. You know what I'm saying? I can't live in America. You know what I'm saying? I got to be exiled. I can't live in the earth, really. I got to die. You know what I'm saying? They doing me the dirtiest in history right now. You know what I'm saying? And nobody ain't even upset about it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it goes without saying that some people have been declared war on through me. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. So it ain't nothing civil about anything going on.